skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the tail the Ethiopians, yeah. But I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Zombie Nation.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. His punter Ethan Evans going to send this one away. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lions!
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
60 Bison! 60 Bison!
He's dropping back to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go! Viking 8, Panther 11, Panther 11!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
Come on, come on.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He will be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I know, more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go. Set. 70, Timberwolves. Let's go.
He's going to throw this one. That's to the rookie out of Michigan State. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
Benson on first and 10. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Let's go now. Hot 70. Ready.
Pass play coming here. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Ready, ready.
All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Let's go. Nice. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Comes. This is Noel. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ready.
The give now to Benson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. The Eagles have it. And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play.
It's one of those situations, Kate, where it kind of just felt, actually it looked like they just assumed that that other group was not going to go after that block and just make it a 7-0 game. You can never, ever assume anything at any point in this game. But have that sense of urgency to do your job, and they did not as that kick got blocked.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now. They need 7.
19, Tiger, 19, go.
Setting up to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Go. Bravo 80.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he will have this across that 30-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It'll only take us for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20s. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Man in motion here. They go play action on 1st down. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Ready, set.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. And send a receiver left. Throwing it on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Bravo 80.
3rd and long for him here. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll return to the link right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. And on fourth down, they're about ready to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set. Hawk 7, Hawk 7.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Finds him over the middle. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42.
Check, Bobcat. Here we go. 19, target.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready? 19, Tigers, go!
Here's another carry for Barkley. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Pass play now. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. Ball in the left hash. The distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Ready.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Nice, go!
Brought in left side by Jones. And He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Okay, great.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, Scott.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Cougar 19, 18, Radley, 18, Radley.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Crack on 80.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing again on 2nd. Completed left side to Smith. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He'll get it at the 9. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. begin this drive with Benson. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jones going to do it himself. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10
Pass
at
the
the
60,
37-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors, 70, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Trey McBride. And it sets up 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they're just not ending the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll work against the blitz. Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this one is launched downfield. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They've got a man in motion.
Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And we'll have to wait, struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 37 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ready?
2nd down now, 7 to go. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And the Cardinals telling their offense to stay out there. We got a 2-point attempt coming here. All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown!
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Doesn't like what... Oh, he loves it!
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to run and draw here with Benson. A 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Go. Cougar Knights, go.
Back to throw. Got his man. This is Noel. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Ready, right?
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. Has some space inside the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Viking 18.
Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The big play, and that's of 17 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 13-point lead. They'll set up here for the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's got it on the bootleg. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's Saquon. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? Mikey, let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. On him quick, and they bring it down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's now 2nd.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
And they just get the playoff. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go now. Go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready?
It's Benson on the give. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Viking 18.
Here's a throw. Throw is there. Trey McBride. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Get it. Ready?
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
15-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Come on. Six the Eagle. Six.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. To the air on third and long. Buying some time right. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Check, Bobcat. Ready?
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
When no springing a big play on that one, it's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go! Cougar 19! Check up!
He'll look to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They'll run. Jacobs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Cowboy, here we go.
Jacobs again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. They've got to keep moving quick here. Back to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuma makes the play.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
He's drawn up front. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock. But thanks to that primetime slot, body clock not too thrown off, and they played like winners on this big stage.
Yeah, they sure did. The only thing that's going to be screwed up on their body clock is that long flight home. But it's going to be a whole lot easier celebrating a great performance.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Philadelphia.